Welcome back everybody. Welcome back to Glenleathann and yeah, the Scottish farming series. I'm on our horse. I've renamed it Rooker, and Cobbler will know why, but yeah, Rooker was one of the first horses I ever had on Farming Simulator when I started recording episodes back on I think it was Little Norton all that time ago. So we've got a Rooker back, and I was just checking all our fields. So this field is currently at 100% fertilised, but needs lime, etc. So it's not perfect yield, but it's definitely our best grass field we've got. The other grass field that is down over yonder where all the machinery is in at the moment is half fertilised, so it's kind of okay, but yeah, we won't get a perfect yield off that one either. And then these fields down here, I thought I'd quickly go and check as well, because we have got a cornfield down here that's not fully fertilised yet, sorry, it's not fully grown yet, so we're going to see how much fertilisation it needs. So let's go for a jump over this fence if we can. Oop. Well done, Rooker, good job. And I better not just run too far, otherwise the horse will go lame. But yes, I've already exercised the other horse as well. That's the only things I have done off screen though, so we're straight back on since the last episode. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that tuned in for the premiere. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. So Rusty Money Gaming, Snowy, Farms and Snowy, Cobbler, yeah, appreciate you tuning in and watching. Much appreciated, and all your comments as well. Did I miss anyone out there? Don't know whether I did. But yes, thank you very, very much. Yes, so this field here is 50% fertilised. So we could potentially get some fertilisation done on that, although it is quite tall. So we might struggle a little bit, but I don't know whether to do that. I think we won't, because well, we've inherited the field anyway, and it's not exactly that realistic to fertilise at that height, I would have said. It'd probably be a bit lower. And then these two fields here, this one is at no fertilisation, so we're not going to get a very good yield off that one. It's a 38% yield bonus. But this one's 83, so we should do okay out of that one. So I think what we're going to do today, I'm just going to take the horse back. Obviously the field on the left here is owned by the contracting setup, so we can't do much with that just now. We could cut it for the contracting money, but I think for the income for the contracting business, but I think we'll leave that just now. This field here though, we are going to put more cow stuff on it, so we're going to extend our yard out into this field here, so we will do something with that. So I might cut the grass before we do it and just get what we can off there, and then that will give us a little bit of extra stuff, silage or hay depending what we do with it. So shut that up again, okay, and wait for Rooker to stop moving about. Okay. The other horse I have called, wherever it is, Islay. So Islay is it's a malt whisky, but it's also a Scottish Island as well. So Islay is the name of this horse as well. Both females, so we should hopefully get some foals out of these eventually, but they're fine just now. Right, let's get on with things, shall we? So I think what we'll do, we will, let me think. What we'll do, we'll grab our Fendt 824, I think. 824, yeah. Let's grab that. And I think what we're going to do, a couple of things I want to do this episode. So obviously I want to build our main yard, so we're going to do that. So the main yard is obviously a priority, but the other thing I want to do as well is I want to start harvesting. So if I can get that field harvested and turned over, then yeah, we've got more chance of getting winter crops planted in it. So I think we're going to do that first. So let's get down here. Turn over this way. And yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a swapperoonie with our machinery again. Just wait for these people to cross. There we go. Now turn into here. Right, so I think, yeah, we're going to sell this trailer here. And we're going to get a new one. And then we're also going to have to get a front weight for this tractor as well, I think. So, park that there. And we'll get this sold. Now, because I'm playing on multiplayer, all this equipment ends up going back into the second-hand dealer, which is fine. It's okay, but yeah, it means that it does block some stuff as well, so I need to be quite careful in how I do this. So let's park this over here. Right, so I'm going to the sales. As you can see, yeah, so our pickup that we sold and the trailer in here now. So yeah, just need to watch that. So trailers wise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the 20-ton trailer, which is a Red Rock trailer, manufacturer in Northern Ireland and quite popular in Scotland. So we're going to go for that. That's for silage and chaff and stuff like that, forage. So we're going to go for that. And we're going to get Michelin's and side markers, red decals, main colour, design colour. I think that's the cover. Maybe not. I don't know what that's just changed. Not sure on that one. We'll just leave it. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Okay, and then the license plate will change, or registration plate will change to the tractor one. And get that bought. Okay, so we've got ourselves our weight, and we've got ourselves our trailer. So let's get them hooked up. So there's front weight. So we went for an Adco front weight, but yeah, it's a nice chunky one that should do the job. And then we'll get this attached onto here as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves down to the field. Put some beans on, but yeah, nice trailer this, love it, absolutely love it. So let's get ourselves down this way. And yeah, what we'll do, we'll get this round to towards the field, and then what I'll do is I'll grab the harvester. Still got the indicators on, may as well turn the beacons off as well. So I'm just going to park this Where am I going to park this just now? Park this somewhere out the way. Get down here. Oh, that's tight. Oh, I've killed a bit of crop, never mind. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll leave that there, and I'll nip back up. We'll go and get the harvester and the header, and we'll get them down to here, and then yeah, we'll get this going. I'll put a little bit of a worker on it, I think. Yeah, we'll get a worker going on it, and then that way we can get on with our farm build after that. Okay, got our John Deere harvester. What I'm going to do is I'll just come out of cab and get that opened up. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have straw swath enabled, which is good to know. Oh, I'm already stuck on a hedge. It's not a good sign, is it? Right. Get that on there. I'll move this out of the way. I tried to use the L200 to pick up this. Come out of there, is it? Oh. I tried to move the header trailer with the L200, but it didn't work. So it's the hitches, I think. So what I'm going to do, Rusty Money Gaming gave me a good hint. Said about putting the 3-point hitch pack on the back of it. What I might do, there's a truck hitch that I might be able to link onto that might work as well. So we'll try that, see if that works. But yeah, I might try that, experiment off screen with that. So I think what we'll do the higher yielding field first, I think. If I can get through the hedge. Okay. Adjust this reel. There we go. Lift off a bit, there we go. It's a bit better. Right. Get this on and let's get ourselves going, shall we? So I think, yeah, we should stand to get quite a bit of grain out of these two fields, and considering we've inherited the crops, I'm not too worried. Usually I'm trying to get 100% all the time, but for this, yeah, we've inherited the crop, it's ready to harvest, so we can't do much about it, to be honest. Check, is that, yeah, that is creating a swath, that's fine. So, yeah, I'm going to do 2 headlands, and then, yeah, then we'll start doing ups and downs with this, and then, yeah, we will then collect the straw afterwards. We have a baler, we do have a baler. But again, I was going to purchase another baler as well. I was going to purchase a Heston baler because I've not used them before as well, so we might do that. But yeah, hope everyone is well. Been back in the country just over a week, and yeah. It definitely feels like we're back home. It's pretty wet here in Scotland at the moment. We've had it feels like spring rather than summer, like 12 degrees and things like that. But that's the way it goes, unfortunately. So I've had some more thoughts on this series, and to add to the realism, I'm sort of harking back to Seasons on 2019. I was watching one of Disturbed Simulations episodes, his first episode on Glenleathann actually, and yeah, he's come up with quite a good idea to sort of implement some of the things that used to be in Seasons in 2000 in FS19. So obviously in the game just now we have if it's raining and you try and do what I'm doing now and try and harvest a crop, it diminishes your yield, which is fair enough. But on seasons on 19, you couldn't actually harvest the crop unless the moisture content was just right. So I'm going to try and implement that a little bit. It's going to go based on temperature. So if I I'll just pause here a second. Go into the menus. So at the moment we've got the weather here. It's 19 degrees, 20 degrees, which is perfect harvesting weather. But as you can see, September goes down to 12 degrees, and it's going to take warmer and longer for that crop to dry out. So it might not be ready till like midday, sort of thing. So I'm going to try and implement a bit of that in the winter, or when it's particularly wet. I'm going to not be able to do field work. So for instance, if the ground or the air temperature is below 0, then in theory the ground will be frozen, so we're not going to be able to say plough, for instance, in the winter if the ground's frozen. So that's another thing I'm going to implement. And then with grass work, again, I'm going to make this a rule. If I cut the grass, ted it, and it rains, then I'm going to have to then re-ted it, which sounds a bit silly because the texture will still be hay, but in real life you might have to do that again as well. So, so I'm going to do that. So let me know what you think. Do you think that's a good idea or not? Let me know in the comments, and yeah, we'll try and implement that as we go along. Obviously once this field is harvested, as are the other ones, we will then get precision farming underway. And I might do it once we've harvested that corn over there. I'm going to make that corn into chaff. The field of corn is going to be chaff this year. Well, I might do half and half actually, because I need some chaff for my TMR mixer that I'm going to install as well, so we might do that. So I think what we'll do an empty just here, just now, because yeah, we're at 67% full, so I'm not going to make it round again. I think I'll just cut the corner off this this bit here. There we go. And then yeah, I'll get this into here. I was going to buy a auger wagon, but I think we'll hold off for now. We'll get one a bit later on in the series, but we'll get that in there. And then yeah, I'll continue round. I'll get another headland done, and then I'll leave a worker on this, and then yeah, we'll get this farm build done. Hopefully, yeah, we won't waste too much money with worker fees, but there we go. Right, I'll get the second headland done. We'll get the worker on it, and then we'll get across and start building our farm. See you over there. Excuse you, Rucker. Okay, we have got the worker going on that, and yeah, I did another little empty of the harvester. So yeah, it's this hitch here. Let's just pull it out a little bit. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, it's a ball hitch, which is totally correct. So I don't know, maybe I can alter that slightly and get something else fitted to it. We'll see if I can do it. But yeah, we've got no strawberries spawned yet, because yeah, we're only 40 minutes since our last episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand well out of the way over here, and let's get this farmyard built. I reckon it's going to take me another half hour at least to do this, if I do get it done in one attempt. So before I do that, let's just save. There we go. And right, we'll see you after the tunes. Okay, so we've got the yard built, and I'm just going to get this grain into here. Hopefully just there. And obviously we've got somewhere to put this grain now, which is quite handy. Some's going to go in straight into the chicken pen straight away. May as well while we can. And then the rest is going to go into our new silo, which I will show you in just a few seconds. But yes, this is doing okay. This has been sat here a little while I've just been creating the yard, so we'll just we'll let it carry on doing its thing. But yeah, it's not too far off. We've got that little patch down there, and then it's just obviously doing this bit here as well, so all good. I'm going to get it this way now, aren't I? There we go. I'll let you do your thing, Mr. Harvester. Let that finish off, and then we can move it on to this field. Quite zoomed out here, aren't we? Okay. But yeah, I don't have a cover on this trail, that's fine. We're actually at our max, 21,823 litres, so that's fine. Okay, right, so here's our new yard. I'll give you a bit of a guided tour once we've got this this grain in. So, get around the back here, and into this shed. So the grain silo is actually in this shed. In fact, I was going to get some for the chickens first, wasn't I? Let's spin this round. What I'll do is I'll put some in here just now. I'll leave a little bit in the trailer. That's probably the best thing to do. So yes, got a silo here, which should work quite nicely. In fact, I'm just thinking now that this hasn't got a grain door on it, has it? It's been blocked up. Okay. So what we'll need to do quite a big trigger, isn't it? So let's get that in there. And I think what we'll do, it's got a high tip on it, hasn't it? Wow. That'll do. Perfect. Right. We'll leave that in there for now. The next load we get out of the field we'll give to the chickens, I think. That's probably the easiest thing to do, isn't it? So let's give you a quick guided tour. We'll just turn that off. So obviously this bit here was all done on the last episode. This though is all new, so I haven't quite finished, because what I'm going to do is going to create a border along this bit of field here, because I might even create a track that runs around the back of it, because what I'm going to do, because we've got rid of this sheep pasture here, I'm going to extend out this grass field here. So I'm going to get rid of these trees. I think I can go to about here, cutting the trees down. So I'll get rid of those 4 trees, and then I can plough this in and extend and then create field grass out of this area here. So that will give us a big chunk extra grass, and this will be our main grass meadow then, I think. But yeah, like I said, I might create a little bit of a track that runs around the back here and feeds into there. But yes, this is one of our sheds. As you've seen already, this has got 21,000 litres of wheat in it now. So, but yeah, 2 big bins here. The capacity is not massive, but it's enough for what we need just now. And then obviously in here we've got storage as well, so that's all quite handy. Over here, around the side, I've cobbled together some barns here. This one is going to be either for loose product, like maybe lime, something like that in there. And then we've got these little silos. So this one takes seed or mineral feed, and these ones are bulk silos, so they take anything. So yeah, we might well use these as well, probably for oats and chicken feed, but we'll see. and then a little bit of extra barn space there. Off camera, before I came on, I just put some more lighting in as well, so got some more lighting rigs up about the place just to give us some light during the evenings. This obviously is a manure pit, which will link into that, and then this is our TMR and milk building. So this has milk storage as well as a TMR mixer as well. And the TMR mixer for this, actually, if I can find the trigger, where is it? Is it inside? Maybe it is. There it is. So the TMR mixer takes corn. So yeah, so it's a little bit different. Now obviously you're saying, well, this mixes it for you because it's got the feeding robot. So this barn is going to be exclusive TMR without corn. But when I build the next cow farm extension over here, with the other two barns, they're going to have the corn fed TMR as well. In here we can have seed fertilizer and mineral fertilizer, so I was thinking this more of a solid fertilizer storage, and then this is storage racks, and I thought I could put herbicide onto that. We also have a liquid fertilizer tank there, and in here we've got barn space for bales, so 250 bales in that one, 250 bales on that one. So we've created our bale storage there as well. This barn here has got a divider in it, so I could either put crop in it or I can put machinery in it, so depending on the time of year. So that works, and this one's got lights as well, I think. There we go, yeah, perfect. And then just around the corner here we've got another big barn, more lighting on it there, and yeah, we've put a nice big barn here with some lighting. And then finally we've got a silage factory. Now this one creates hay as well, so I thought that'd be quite a nice idea, especially if we get wetter weather. You can just put the grass in there, it'll dry it out for us. So we've got hay, silage from chaff and silage from grass. So there, that's in there as well. So let me know what you think in the comments. Got our system in place. Now the one thing I will say is this building here, in the description, the mod description, it says to place another milk extension tank in here, so I'm going to just play it by ear. We'll see if it does take milk once we start producing milk, but for now we'll just leave it as it is. So that is our farm done. So I'll just zoom out from above. So it's not too different to how Cavalier Roy designed it. Not too different. I've added a few things in, taken a few things away, but generally it's pretty similar. But the layout works for me. I think there's enough space to get machinery in and about, and we could potentially extend out this way anyway. So yeah, all done. Right, let's get back down to this field, shall we? So, and then we can feed the chooks. Go. I think we're going to need to service this this vent. It's getting a little bit stuck in gears and stuff. So let's get down here. We're going to see. I think I saw the message that the harvester is finished. So we'll go and finish off the last little bit that it'll be missing. And yeah, we'll go and get there. Alright. Yeah, so it's just stopped there, that's fine. Alright, let's get down to business. So, a little bit down this end. And then what we'll have to do, we'll have to get all this straw baled up. So yeah, I think fair bit of work to do. I think off screen what I will do is I will get get that field harvested, or should I? We've got time. Having said that, it did look like it was going to rain in September, so maybe we should harvest while the weather's good. Makes sense, doesn't it? Still got plenty of time. I'm still playing on times a half just because I'm doing all this building work as well, so I think. But now our main farm is built. All that remains really is to get machinery in place, so I think we'll do that next episode. We'll get all the machinery put in place for our main farm, and then I can reduce all the money down, and then that will then get us to a point where we can yeah, we can start farming properly. I think what I want to try and achieve on this series, because it's always worth having some sort of goal, isn't it? I think into this goal, obviously we're going to try and play as realistically as possible, but the thing I would like to potentially do, and I might be very foolish with this, is fill all the animal pens. So fill all the animal pens to capacity on our farm, but potentially all the other farms as well. We'll see how we get on. So in effect, this series could go on quite a while. We shall see. Quite a while indeed, in fact. But yeah, we'll see. The other thing that crossed my mind was to maybe conquer the map, so buy all the land through all the different farms as well. So yeah, we shall see. Let me know what you think. Right, final bit. I'll cut up this way and then we're done. And we can then move on to the other field. Next episode as well, we'll get the cow farm finished off, the cow barns finished off, so we will get that field done over there and create that area. A little bit more landscaping involved over there because the field's not perfectly flat, so we'll definitely have to do a little bit more landscaping of the actual ground over there as well, so that's fine, we can do that. Alright, let's get that in there, and then we'll get this over to the other field, and yeah, right, thinking out loud again, might go and get the baler actually, might get this going, get the baler. Get into this field here, and then we can this really isn't going to yield very well, this field, but that's fine, we can deal with that. Okay, so I think again I'll do a couple of headlands on this, and then I'll bring you back in once we've got the baler going and a worker on this field. Right, see you shortly. Right, worker is doing its thing on that field again, so we'll get this grain into storage and into the chickens. So another 15,390 litres here, which is quite handy. Spin around here. Quite good that these mats don't have collision until the bales are actually in there, which is quite good. Alright, let's get that in there. There we go. I imagine it'll take pretty much all of this actually. Yep, there we go. So where are we at with feed in there now? So 16,373. What's that in total? Yeah, so yeah, got a fair bit to go still. That's fine though. The rest of the grain we get off that field, we will put into there as well, I think. Okay, right. So I think what we'll do is this can go back down to that field in just a few minutes. But what we'll do, we'll nip over here. We'll grab the Massey Ferguson actually. Give that a go before we get rid of it. Yeah, hopefully it should run this baler, I think. Let's grab that. And then what I want to do is just check this is on the correct capacity. That one. Unfold it. And 150. There you go. So keep our 150s because it's a nice size bale. That might put this weight on as well actually. Let's put the weight on the front. Now I'm the wrong way around, aren't I? Guaranteed. Oh no, there we go. So I'll keep that weight on there for now. And let's take this down. Like I said, I'm looking to get a Heston baler as well. We're going to keep this baler though because it's going to be good for bale wrapping. So we can have round bales for wrapped silage, and then yeah, for hay and straw in the future will be Heston bales. So let's start on this field since it's empty, nothing's in it. So we get a pickup on that one. Oh. Put that down. Lower the pickup, and on it goes. Right, there we go. So we are now collecting straw. So as I said, a lot of this straw will probably go straight into the cow barns. Because yeah, we've got a whole lot of forage and feed to make them for them in the future, so we may as well start early and just get it on the go. But yes, I think this might take a little while to get all this done, but that's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. Just as I was going round and doing those headlands of those fields, some steepness and angle to these fields, eh? It's even this harvester's struggling getting up there. So yeah, I think yeah we might have to adapt a strategy, especially for baling and things like that. Alright, got that one in the chamber, that's fine. Right, go around this way, and then we can unload that one. Is it going to roll off? No, good. Stay there. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, it's definitely struggling up the hills, this Massey Ferguson. It's not big. What is it? Yeah. S6S 180, so I think this is this 145 horsepower, 150, something like that. So yeah, it's definitely going to be struggling pulling this thing. See if it can get up this hill. Don't know whether it will. Try it. We'll try it. Yeah, definitely struggling in it. Got 7 miles an hour. There we go. Bale number 2. So I think, yeah, we'll finish the episode here actually, and then, yeah, next episode we'll get this baling finished. The harvest will be finished over there, I'd imagine, as well, so we can get that field baled as well. And we might use some sort of forage pickup for that. We'll see. Forage wagon or something like that. And yeah, we'll get our cow barn finished, cow farm finished off. But yeah, been a good start. I'm happy with that as a yard just now. It'll do the job definitely. Like anything though, we may need to adapt it over time. But yeah, for now, it'll do, pig. It'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have done, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to share a comment, you are more than welcome to. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But in the meantime, from Glenleathann, or Glenleathann. Oh, that bale's on the roll. Stay there. From Glenleathann, stroke Glenleathann. Take care, and we will see you all again soon. All the best.